I am on super late tonight. I apologize. I am having some trouble with my feet from the sudden weather change, so I do appreciate it if you're on. If you're not, I completely understand because I am on super late tonight. But we've got farmers markets coming up, so I thought I would make some cute towels. So I'm going to try tonight. This was one that I had done for a sign, and it came out so cute. I thought it would look really cute on a towel. It is a retired transfer, but I always have the finished products if anybody is interested in that. Let me just sprinkle this out into the world. Alright, so if you haven't seen me before, I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture, and we sell a reusable line of silk screen transfers, which is what this is. You may notice a little staining. I have used this before. They do stain because they are fabric, and we use naturally pigmented inks and chalks, but that won't hurt anything as long as the silk screen is clear. We also sell ink, which I'm going to be working with tonight, which once heat set is permanent, and a line of chalk paste, which dries hard and is water soluble, so it won't come off until you're ready to take it off. But if you're using a reusable chalkboard or other surface, you can clean that off and change your design at any time. So normally I would probably do the cow first, but my brown isn't completely open, so we're going to do this kind of a little backwards. I am going to use my red first, Candy Apple, which is our normal red. I will ask you to ignore my nails. I was staining wood all day today for some signs. I figured it was raining. It was a good time to do it. I had everything sanded. I have a couple more colors to do. I just need to pick up some more wood. I have Storm, and I have one color called Rusted, which is more reds and brown tone. And it's an aging stain that I use. I also need to order more maintenance oil because I'm almost out of my dark, or my clear, which actually darkens the look of the stain. So, because I love that one so much and I've used it so much, I do need to reorder this week. So I'm just going over this because I see some spots that I may have missed. It's pretty simple. My eyes aren't so good anymore, so if you see me go over spots a couple of times, it's because I think I've missed an area, and I might see a little bit of white or the creaminess of the fabric. Now I will tell you, this will stain this transfer some more tonight because the red stains pretty good unless you take it off right away. And I'm planning on doing my other colors before removing this, so I don't want to have to line it up again. I could take it off and clean it and lay it back down, but I'm prone to moving the fabric underneath, so I won't do that. What I do have under this towel is a sticky mat, just to hold the fabric in place. And I can dry this quickly with a heat tool and heat set it tonight, but I'm just going to let it dry overnight and heat set it tomorrow. And again, I'm just going over my areas here. I got a lot of ink up the, scrape that back down. Sometimes I dip my squeegee too far in and I get my ink kind of high up on the squeegee. I can just scrape it back into the jar and use it later. And I generally work, when I'm working with inks, up to down because you're less apt to get any bleeds that way. And bleeds is just if I had a little bubble or the transfer wasn't quite stuck down, it might bleed a little ink underneath. So pop that in the water. So the red looks pretty good here. I'm going to use my black. I think when I did this as a sign before, I used white for the words, but because I'm doing it on a surface that is light colored, I'm going to use black for my words. Now this black ink is pretty thick because I'm down near the bottom of my jar. Normally black and red are your thinnest color of inks. So there is a learning curve to them. The learning curve is to use a little bit and let the fabric tell you how much it wants. You can actually see how thick this has gotten because I'm right down to the bottom of this jar. I do have another jar, but I like to use up my old jars first. I believe black ink is back in stock. It was out until this week because it is very popular. I will be on tomorrow doing some signs and things too, but for tonight I just figured I would do a towel. I have some other farm designs that I want to do for the farmer's market as well. Maybe we'll even do a tractor, because everybody liked the tractor too. These are huge towels. So this Maker towels, I love these towels. But I tried to order some more and I'm not able to get them right now due to the whole COVID thing. Makes getting supplies very hard at times. It either takes a super long time for them to come in, so you may see me go live less, and it's just simply because I may be waiting on supplies, but I am still in this. I just completed my second year. I just had my 2-year anniversary this week at Chalk Couture. And I made made my light maker status for this year, so we're going to go for that again next year. So there are different ways to donate to Watts of Love, which is our sister charity. And what it does is it purchases lights for people in very poor countries that don't have them. They also go into places affected by like hurricanes and earthquakes and things of that nature where the infrastructure gets taken out, and it might not be safe not to have light. So they do that as well. So we raised a little over 5 lights this year. And then I submitted it to my company, and they matched it another 5 lights. So I was pretty happy about that. So always, if you want to make a donation, please check with the company you work for and see if they have a matching program. You might be able to donate lights. Alright, so that's looking pretty good. Now the brown's going to be a little tricky. Like I said, I didn't open it all the way up. But I did want to use the brown. I'm going to manage to get it all over my fingers. So I better pull out a paper towel here. It's like the 3rd time tonight that I've grabbed brown ink and got it on my fingers, so there's that. But it just comes off with water. Just looks really gross. I didn't pull the lid off because what I'll normally do is I will take the ink off the inside of the lid if there's any on the lid. And I'll use that first before I open my jar all the way up, and it just gives an added layer of protection against any air. This brown is kind of nice. I haven't used a lot of brown. I did use some of it to make camouflage, which I can always show you. I did a little video on that, on how to make camouflage out of the inks by mixing different inks. Oops, I missed a little spot on the top here. I'm so glad we're starting to see some farmers markets and things open, because I miss people. And I'm going to be setting up some classes. I just had to double check my reservations and see what dates I had available. So tomorrow there's that. That'll be going up on the page. I think I may do a pop-up. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so I'm checking my fingers, make sure I got no ink all over them. I got stain on them, but a little bit of ink under my fingernail there, so be careful with that. And we're just going to peel this back. And we have this lovely little cow. I will love you till the cows come home. Let me just go rinse this. that on its backing. Sorry it took so long there, but I want to make sure I get all the ink off. And it's ready to go again. So I'll just put that back in the sleeve. And what we'll do is we'll let the cow dry overnight. It can just sit on the backing and dry, it's fine. If I were doing a t-shirt, I could do the same thing. But we've got, let's see if I can aim the camera in a little bit. Hopefully I don't shut you guys off. You're going to get some shadows because of my stand and the angle of the light here. But it is super, super duper cute. Super, super cute. And then we'll just heat set that with the press tomorrow. If you don't have a heat press, and you're using ink, and I did get some bleeds down here, but I can either fix that. It's actually an easy fix. If you ever get like little bleeds like this, what I typically do once this is dry is I'll mix a little almond and a little bit of white, and it'll come out exactly the color of this fabric, and I can just touch it up along the edges, so I'm not even worried about that. Just with a little teeny paintbrush, but it will be super cute. Sometimes the imperfections are the nice things, because then you know it's a handmade gift. Anyway, I do want to thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay, I thank you for watching my replay. And I am going to call it a night tonight, folks, because I've been working on projects since early this morning. So lots more to come. Waiting for some more chucks to come in. Hopefully they get in time and we can do classes again. Got a couple of ideas of things that might get going, so we'll be starting those up again. And if that's something that you'd like to host, you can always host one at home with a few of your friends, you know, around the backyard pit or in the dining room table. And I would bring everything to you and take the class directly to you. We do have the option of online classes, so we can set up a private group online for you and your friends. The other option is I happen to have a suite booked for an event, so I'm going to look at doing a class, putting up a class that I'll be hosting during that time period because I'll have the space. But we can always do restaurants and things too if we can find a place that lets, you know, a few people get together comfortably without risking others, and do that as well. So there's that. But I'm on the Connecticut-Massachusetts border, so if you're in the area, I would love to have you. And if you're a designer in the area, we have our ChalkCon virtual this year. So you are welcome to join me for my virtual event. And that will be in Windsor, Connecticut. Anyway, I want to thank you all for watching. If this is something that you say, hey, I'd like to do that, or I'd like to earn a little money, that opportunity is always available to you. Do reach out to me and I'll send you some information on what it's like to be a designer and how to join. All the information that you need so you can make an informed decision. If this is something that you say, hey, I'd like to get a few friends together and have some fun, and we've been quarantined for months, go ahead and reach out to me. I'd be happy to do that for you. If you haven't seen my page, we do have a monthly club that gets an exclusive transfer, and I don't have mine handy right now, but I did do the Maya Angelou club transfer this month. So that was this month's transfers. If you sign up this month, you'll get the next one. It won't be billed to the 5th of the month. There is a 3-month commitment when you join the club. After that, you can stop at any time. So you can always type club below and I'll give you the details for that. We should be getting a new transfer going out next week, so we'll get that in. Also, there is a special online right now through the end of this month or while supplies last. That was the lift where you stand that I did the other night. You'll see that on my webpage. Super, super awesome transfer. I'm going to do more with it. But the smaller kit is $39.95, I believe, which comes with everything you need to create the entire project. The larger one is just the large transfer, which I think, well, let me check my website here because I want to give you the right details. Bear with me a moment here. I will go into the website. And when you're a club member, you get $5 off those specials. And you get discounted shipping. Normal flat rate shipping is $6.95. If you're a club member, you always get your shipping for $4.95. and say lift where you stand, which is in our creative kickstart. A larger transfer, which I believe is 18 by 18, good for a pillow or large board, is $29.99. Again, $5 off if you're a club member. And the creative kickstart lift where you stand, which I purchased, is $34.99. It comes with everything you need to make the 10-inch board, the hanging board. With that transfer, you can save that transfer. It would make an awesome t-shirt if you do want to do inks. And that is through the end of this month or while supplies last. Right now it is still available on the website. There are also Try Me kits on the website. There's No Bad Days. Bear with me a moment here. $20.76 with our palette board. We've got Love Brings Us Home, which is $19.16 on the website. And Be Bold, Be Brave, Be Brilliant, which is what I did the other night, excuse me, is $19.16 on the website. Now, I do these as a class. When I do them as a class, I do them for $25 because you're not paying any shipping. You can use any of my chalk paste, so any colors you want, not just the little individual packets that you get sent with the kit. And you can still take your if you're ordering off the website, you can still, I do have different colored singles, which you can take a couple home, but you're welcome to use my full-size paste for the class. And then come and have a good time, so that covers that. But I do have both the palette boards in. I have the board in base in, which now comes in 2 base colors. I already have the dark in stock, but I did order some of the new lighter finish, which I thought I wouldn't like, but I really kind of like it because I like that you can see the wood grain in it. So there's that. And when I do a class, I usually have upgrades. So if you want, you know, a larger board or you want a larger transfer, I normally have those available. So that will be, but those are the specials on the website. And I expect with the new catalog release that those Try Me kits might change. So if you like any of those, this is the month to get those. Anyway, done talking about the specials, our club, and you know, the difference between our chalks and inks. But we'll be doing some more projects. I got some rather large projects I want to do. I just have to make some more space. But we'll be doing some more of that soon. And waiting on an order of chalks to come in. I did get some more paste ordered. So waiting on that. For colors I either don't have or was running low on or needed more for classes. So we should be up and running real quickly, and if there is no other questions, if you do have any questions too, you can always leave a question in the comments. I will go back and answer any questions. I do say give me 20, because if you're seeing this and they're not awake or not online, a few hours to see your question, but I will go back and answer it. Anyway, I do want to thank you all for watching. I am super tired tonight, guys. You all have a great evening, and hopefully the weather will be a little more cooperative tomorrow, but it sure was good to get rain today. Maybe our grass can start growing again. Anyway, talk to you later, and have a great evening. Thanks for watching.